Today we're going to take notes about the Virginia General Assembly. We've kind of already talked as a class today on a different day about how the General Assembly is set up, that it's arranged in two houses, etc., etc. But this time we're going to go a little bit more in depth. So the General Assembly is made up of the House of Delegates and the Senate. It's bicameral, just like Congress is, so it does have two houses. The House of Delegates and the Senate are organized similar to the Senate and the House of Representatives at the national level, being that the House of Delegates is based on population and the Senate is equal representation. So the United States Constitution actually provides for every state government, not just Virginia, but provides for state governments to have power. This is done in the 10th Amendment. The 10th Amendment basically states that powers not specifically given to the national government are reserved or set aside for the states. So anytime that a state has power, those are called reserved powers, mainly because the national government set them aside for the state. So because the U.S. government allowed for the setup of state governments, Virginia has its own constitution that gives power to the General Assembly. So in the Virginia Constitution, there are express powers, specific powers that the General Assembly has, but it also does also have implied powers that help it carry out express powers, just like the national government. So some of the things they do, obviously, as we said, they exercise power under the 10th Amendment. Again, these are called reserved powers. They meet annually for a fixed time period. On budget years, they meet for 60 days because in the state of Virginia, it's a biennial budget, so it's every 2 years. So every 2 years, they meet for 60 days, and every other year that's not 60 days is 30 days. The General Assembly's main job is to make laws. We're going to talk about the making of laws in a separate lesson. But they make laws in the following subjects: regarding education, to promote informed and engaged citizens, for public health, to promote and protect citizens' health, the environment, to protect natural resources in the state of Virginia, the state budget. The General Assembly can also levy and collect taxes just like Congress can. Also understand that all of these laws are made with ideas that come from anyone, just like in Congress, but they also can be influenced by interest groups. The General Assembly also has the power to amend the Constitution through proposal, and then it's actually ratified by citizens. So your illustrations today, you're going to title the page General Assembly and divide it into 3 sections: structure, 10th Amendment, and power. And then there are questions that you're going to answer for structure. What makes the state legislative branch? So it's just going to be an organizational chart. The 10th Amendment is how the General Assembly gets power from the U.S. Constitution. And then their main power is to make laws, so you'll draw a picture to represent that.